Hey guys, I'm Scott Michael Davis. I'm a business management graduate and I have worked in marketing and in retail. I'm taking a pivot to the teaching profession because even as a manager, the last few years have taken a physical toll on my body, stock rooms, inventory warehouses, moving around 3 different states since the pandemic alone. Now I'm here in Georgia. Now I'm in a more stable environment, and I want to keep it that way. And I feel that the teaching profession will be more stable for what I want to achieve, especially personally when it comes to working with students. I would like to share my knowledge. I like to encourage creativity. That's very important now. I know some programs have been rolled back, and now especially with technology, and I'll get to you guys with that in a bit. I want to lead with integrity. I want them to see a positive male role model. So integrity, ethics, seem like that should be in high demand right now. So I want a classroom of inclusion. I don't want to make people feel, my students to feel like they don't have the same opportunities as other kids have. And I want to make sure that their uniqueness, diversity is celebrated and fostered and cared for. That's very important for self-esteem and learning. You don't want classrooms not to shun that. I want personally to grow and succeed, and GCU is a perfect place to do that. I want to take the methods that I learned here, take it to the classroom training. So I saw how the layout was for my course requirements, and I know that can lead me in the right direction, and I can gain the experience. I can learn as a teacher's assistant and see how they manage the classroom, and I could take so much valuable information from there. And like a business, communication, I know is key, very important. I want to use that what I'm taking from GCU, collaborate with my students, my future students, and their families, and build a community where we can talk about how we can reach the students' goals and expectations so they can not just succeed in my class, but succeed going forward in other classes. Because the ultimate goal is where they succeed and have to succeed in their own personal interest in life. So I plan on using technology as I spoke on before, because technology is where we are. Different apps, social media, AI. We have to stay current because we want to keep these students engaged. And that's what they're on. They are ahead of the curve. The kids are always, young students will always be ahead of the tech curve. So we don't meet them halfway. We can lose them in the classroom. So their creativity is sparked from what they use. So I would love to use that as a major tool. And obviously, we want to, as teachers, want to be responsible. We don't want to be intrusive. We want to make sure that they're not engaging in things online that they shouldn't be, and we want to make sure that the rights and stuff that of content that is used, not violate those rights of the content that we use. All right. So my goal ultimately is to work to improve from now a student to then an assistant to then my career as a full teacher. I want to make sure that the resources that I have available from my mentor, the teachers that I work under, colleagues, so I can continue to learn when I get there. Using webinars, using workshops, in-person workshops, continue to learn because I want to adjust to every new student coming in every year. I want to make sure my strategies to reach every student, to keep every student engaged, to make sure that I am the most effective teacher that I can be, so that when they leave my classroom, they're well prepared for the next grade, well prepared for any obstacle that they go for, that approach them in any learning environment when they leave my classroom. So once again, I'm Scott Michael Davis. Thank you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to continuing my education here at GCU. All right, guys. Thank you.